The prestigious Medinah Country Club has held numerous great tournaments and is getting ready for the 2012 Ryder Cup. This year they served as host of the 92nd annual CDGA Amateur, played over all three of their courses. Let's see some of the action in round 2 of the one-day 36-hole stroke play qualifier played on course number 2. On number 10, Ridges Mark Play and executes a nice pitch shot on the short par 4. The ball eventually stops about 6 feet above the hole, where he would knock in the putt for birdie. Michael Davan from downstate Hubbard Trails Country Club had a very consistent day, posting solid back-to-back 71s. The IUPUI standout relishes the competition and moved on to match play.
It's also kind of a pride thing, and plus a little bit of bragging rights whenever you go to different tournaments, and definitely for the exposure too. It'd be a great honor to win a tournament like this and kind of jumpstart your amateur career and hopefully leading into something else.
Michael Cermak of Chicago's Ridgemore Country Club shows a deft chipping touch here on number 9. He cozies it up to about a foot from the hole, setting up an easy par. Recent Lewis University graduate Casey Pyne had one of the shots of the day when on the back of the 18th green, he rolled in this tricklish curler into the hole for birdie. What a way to finish his round, qualifying him in to match play.
I knew it was quick, and I hadn't had a putt like that, out of that fringe stuff, where I just had to pop it out. And I knew it was quick, and I just wanted to get it down. I knew if I got it close, I could make par, hopefully make par, and I got the speed and the line perfect. That was fun.
Let's check out the par 3 15th hole as David Deschler from Iron Horse Golf Club pures his iron shot on this testy 188-yard one-shotter. A brilliant play there to about 8 feet from the hole. Unfortunately, he would miss his putt and settled for par. Veteran Steve Sawtell demonstrates his putting prowess on the 9th with this 20-footer that he sneaks into the hole for the bird. And yes, I think he likes it. You get that? Auburn University golfer Dan Stringfellow, who calls Medinah his home club, showed his course knowledge, posting a pair of 2-under par 70s to advance to the Sweet 16.
There were a couple older guys out here I saw, but there's pretty good players too. They've been out here for a while, but we had a good group. Cermak played well, and a couple older guys. It was a fun round. I enjoyed it.
Dirk Anderson, one of the AM's elder statesmen, proves that he can roll the rock with the best of them here on 15, getting the ball to drop for one of the rare birdies on the par 3. Another longtime amateur competitor, Dave Ryan, knows how tough it is to keep up with these young bombers that are sprinkled throughout Illinois.
It's incredible how far some of these kids hit it. For my age, I hit it just as far as I did when I was a kid. That's technology, the clubs and the balls and the shafts, but they move it out there pretty far. Yeah, they do.
Scary.
Some of them will hit it 75, 80 yards farther than I do, which is a big advantage. But it's also fun when they do that to beat them.
16 players would qualify for the match play portion to see who would be crowned the 2011 CDGA Amateur Champion on the famed Medinah No. 3 course. It came down to 29-year-old Andy Mickelson from Joliet Country Club and 20-year-old Kyle English of Crestwick Country Club in Bloomington, Illinois. Let's pick up the match on the par 5 10th, where Kyle English shows off his young bravado playing a wood from deep in the woods. He executes it very well, getting it to about 90 yards from the hole. Eventually he makes it to the green, where he has an improbable 50-footer for birdie. The ball has a couple of different breaks, and eventually it drops into the jar, keeping him just one down. Definitely the putt of the tournament. On 14, Andy Mickelson is back to 2 up and has this 15-footer for par. And he makes it, and he likes it, and he is pumped up. But Kyle English translates his own putt for par, sinking this clutch 12-footer. Yes, indeed, this is classic match play golf.
I thought that that would kind of deflate him a little bit, but then he comes back and he put a 12-footer right on top of me on that one. I think that was the turning point, because him basically putting it right back on top of me took all the steam out of the momentum of me making that 15-footer.
To the renovated 15th we go, as English calmly knocks his wedge beautiful into the air over the flagstick, where it packs up to about 10 feet from the hole, where he would make the clutch putt for birdie, cutting his deficit to just one. So it's on to the 18th tee, with Mickelson clinging to his one-up advantage. English needs this 5-footer to win the hole and continue the match. He calmly drains it, and it's on to extra holes. Almost similar to the 1990 U.S. Open playoff at Medinah, it would be decided on the first hole. After English made a routine par, Mickelson had this 7-footer to stay alive. It just slides by the hole, and Kyle English is the 2011 CDGA Amateur Champion.
It's a big win, biggest win I've ever had. Mostly just a confidence booster, really, going into some bigger tournaments at the end of the year. So I'll take a lot of positive out of it.